We are back again. We managed to win 2-0 against Tshwane Sporting, of which it was a difficult game, and then the boys put their efforts. I've got our famous coach, Coach Mulisa here. Coach Mulisa, you did a fantastic job. We managed to beat Tshwane Sporting 2-0. What can you say?
First of all, I must give gratitude to the Almighty. And again, I must remind you that the only time I wasn't smiling before the camera was off-season. But now that we're here, I know that I'll be coming here wearing smiles. Now, let's go back to the game. It was a game of two halves, whereby first half we did wanted to try something. If you check very well, I think we came with about 5 changes, whereby we wanted to see how Tshwane Sporting was going to come to us. And during that space of time, that's where we were finding the spaces of action. That's where we were doing our studies, and we realized that when we went to halftime, that's when we have realized that, okay, this is where their spaces are, this is where we're creating so much actions. And again, if you check, we did manage to create a lot of chances first half. Unfortunately, we were not converting those chances. So it was a very simple task. We needed to bring in Umanga. Manga will just come there to move around the defenders and boost again, starting with Andani. Then we had to pull Uyasar outside, which a lot of people had questions why Uyasar playing outside. But I know that from outside, that's where we're going to get those knocks. We're now knocking the ball going to the left hand side, and so you realize that our first goal came in from the corner, whereby it was a cross from the left, and that's where Amos headed in. And again we played knocked yes, Lafo also got one. So it was a game whereby I can say that first half was all about reading the game, and we read it well, and so we came back second half and sealed it.
Coach, in most cases, to be honest, let me say it, first half, in most cases we don't get any score, but second half, when you do the changes, we always penetrate, hardly so. How do you manage to do this?
Mind you, this game sometimes they play simultaneously. While we're playing, the other teams are playing, and we don't have time to study our opponents. The only time we study our opponents is that first 45 minutes that is given to us. In that first 45 minutes, that's when we tend to study that, okay, this is how these opponents are going to play. Because if you check, a lot of people tend to think that they know how to play, but we come and play according to their strength. So the only time we have, and so we're still going to see a lot of this, or we've been seeing it. It's either we win the game first half and make sure that when we come back second half, we've saved that game. Either the game was all about lessons at first half, then second half, that's when you tend to see that, okay, this is how these guys have played. And yeah,
Coach, let's talk about the supporters, the turn up. Supporters are coming in numbers. What can you say to those who are still at home? What can you say? Tell us.
You know, if there's one thing that puts a smile on my face, is when I see how much Zwashu Football Academy is being supported. And to those who are still at home, I know that a lot of people love Zwashu. A lot of people are supporting Zwashu from far. But guys, please come to Tshwane. Let's enjoy this football. These guys needs you around. While you are around, that's when they will show you the best of them. I mean, we saw you guys. There are some teams that are going to get 7 and above. And for those sevens and above to come, you guys must come.
Coach, continue to do a great job. Thank you so much.
Mark my words, we are number 1 up until January. We'll see the game.
Asibonge.
Thank you.